Hello, this is Sonia with Real Talk Radio, and I'm happy to be back with you for another Thought of the Day 2.0. And for this 8th episode, I wanted to take a look at the topic of emotional stability and highlight some of the hindrances I believe we might face in our being able to maintain emotional stability, as well as how I believe emotional stability can be produced within us. And so to start, I wanted to take a look at how I believe that Samson was an example of someone who had a lot of God-given passion and strength, but because he was not emotionally stable, his passion was not ultimately applied to his God-given purpose. In fact, Samson instead seemed to, unfortunately, spend his God-given passion on his preference, which ultimately led him away from his true purpose and calling. And Samson had been called by God to deal with the Philistines from a place of God-given strength, but because his passion was not tempered with the emotional stability of a commitment to God's purpose for his life, I believe that passion became misdirected, which resulted in an unfortunate vulnerability to the Philistines. And so because Samson's ambition was not connected into his God-given purpose to direct his strength and keep it pointed in God's direction, and because God's purposes for his life were not really his primary commitment, it resulted in this tragic lack of emotional stability for him. And so I believe the good news for us is we can stay on course as we choose to commit to whatever we feel God has shown us is our God-given purpose and path, and to remember that while our emotions and passions about our purpose are very important, we need to be aware of operating by our emotions while at the same time not operating blindly from them. And this might seem a little confusing at first, but what I took away from it and do take away from this is that when we choose to submit our emotions to the control of the Holy Spirit, it will produce the fruit of emotional stability within us. And I also believe that by submitting our emotions to the Holy Spirit, we not only become empowered to stay on course and continue to direct our passion in God's direction, but we also remain committed to God's purpose for our life. And I think that is really exciting. So I do hope that this thought of the day has been an encouragement to you. And I want to thank you, as always, for joining me. I look forward to being back with you soon with another thought of the day. Until then, be blessed and have a wonderful rest of your day.